Hello there, and welcome back to this Let's Play of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. So we had a couple of super good runs, so let's see if we can continue like that. So let's see what I actually want to do now. I probably want to unlock some characters at some point. I imagine most of them will unlock themselves essentially by me just playing the game. Last time we played as Eden, right? I believe so. Let's play as Azazel, who starts with -1 health, but a lot of power, it seems. I think I saw briefly how this character works. Yeah, indeed I did. So we begin with this miniature laser brimstone thingy right here, and a chipped horn, which looks super sad. But this makes us super powerful, but it also means that we need to get very, very close to enemies to actually do something about it. Bob's Curse plus 5 poison bombs. So I believe that gives us 5 bombs personal, and then all of the bombs do poison damage. Should be easy enough. I think we also start with the tarot card. The Fool is the one that teleports us to the beginning of a level, which is useful sometimes. Also, we started with 0 red hearts. Or actually maybe -1 red heart, I'm not sure about that, but maybe we'll find out. But black hearts are also good. A little scary. Let's just take the rest of the floor first, because there's not really much reason not to. I'm looking out for tinted rocks at the moment. There's probably some of them around, but they are a little bit tricky to spot. I just realized the cursor, sorry about that. Alright, Sloth should be easy enough. Yeah, essentially one-shot the guy. 2 of diamonds doubles our money, which is probably better than the Fool card. We could also check for secret rooms, just because we have 8 ton of bombs. It's not there. I forget how the algorithm works in the original, but maybe my second guess would be that it's to the left of the shop, if there is actually a secret room on this level, and if the algorithm works the same way as it does in the original game. Let's see how many times I can say vanilla over the course of this run. So we can fly! I didn't even mention that. That's extremely useful, because we can just avoid Dingle's charge attack completely. Okay, so he's gonna shoot now. Can get in close, he's gonna shoot again. And I got hit, that was so bad. Oh! Oh, come on. This boss is so difficult. He's maybe not, but I'm still getting used to the pattern here. Okay, so I guess we might get an actual red heart container from that eternal heart right there. I will clear out all of the poop, because poop is nasty and should not stay around. I'm not sure what the item does. I want to make sure that I get that as well, of course, because it would be very silly not to. HP tears up, shot speed down. Okay. So we get some health, and we definitely charge this thing a lot faster now, and the shot speed down doesn't really make any difference with this weapon, so that's good. That actually gave us 2 red heart containers on the first level. Nothing to complain about. And we have poison bombs, which is, I mean, it's of course good, but it could be better. Okay, this also looks easy enough. And as always, I'm hesitant to go into the curse rooms, as I think they're actually called. I should look that up. I called them sacrifice rooms earlier on, but I believe they're called curse rooms. And just because of my health situation, where I have all of these black hearts. Any blue rocks around? I guess not. We'll of course go in here immediately. This is Charm of the Vampire. In vanilla, it's like it gives you half a red heart for every 10 or so enemies you kill, which is useful in some situations, but since you optimally have I mean, all of your red heart containers are actually full, you're likely to not get all of that much use out of it. But I'll take it, it's a passive. Okay, so definitely taking too much damage here. Rusted key, it feels lucky. So in vanilla that did nothing. I think it's supposed to spawn more keys. Which would be good, of course. Death. Oh, here's a blue rock, tinted rock. That gave us a key. I'm probably not gonna open the chests yet, just because I can actually go to the shop on this first. Well, let's kill the boss first, and then we can sort out the rest of the floor afterwards. Hopefully I'm also going to get a chance to go to the devil room. If I don't lose my black hearts, actually why don't we just pop this thing immediately, because we're probably not gonna take it anyway. In fact, maybe we would have if I'm gonna use the 2 of diamonds, so maybe that was a mistake. But it's not a big one. We do get a chance to get a deal with the devil. Here are some bandages. So hopefully those give me red hearts, that would be great. HP up, old bandage, fair enough. So what do we have in here? Something that looks like a tumor. So let's see, let's just pick it up. Dark matter, fear shot. Oh, did we have that one before? I'm not even sure. I guess what that does is fear enemies. So that they run away from you after you hit them. So anything else going on? So once again we have this weird situation where it looks like we have 2 shops. Not completely sure what's up with that. And it looks like we might get a chance to bomb our way into one shop. I clicked the wrong button. I'm gonna do that several times because the controls confuse me a little bit still. So now I have 20 cents. But that's okay, because that's probably what I was gonna be going for anyway. Oh no, it's not a shop, it's one of those 2 key doors. Okay, game. Alright. So no secret rooms for us. It's a little strange. I'm glad that those spikes only come out after a second, otherwise I would have run into several of them. Okay, the thing on the left is like a broken drum. Something like that. Convert your soul. And it's infinite use. Okay, it converts 2 black hearts into 1 red heart. Is that true? Or is it 2 maybe just hearts in general? If we find a soul heart, or I'll check that out. So that seems pretty useful for the beginning of the game, in particular since we have so little HP. Because that will allow us to take more deals with the devil. Which is something you'll be wanting to do. If it also converts soul hearts, items like the mitre and the relic are going to be super powerful. But we'll find out, I imagine. I will play around with it a little bit, even if it means it putting myself in a suboptimal position. Okay, so that guy's feared, which means that he runs away and apparently he doesn't shoot. Or maybe he does shoot, but he definitely didn't shoot in that situation. So let's see if we can find a soul heart. Of course, it's better also to trade away soul hearts than black hearts. So I also wonder if it works for both of them, if it's gonna take hearts from the end of your containers or the beginning, because that might potentially make a difference. So being able to fly early on in the game makes it a whole lot easier. I wonder if there can be like a secret room up here. That would be evil. Whoop! Get away. I also, came to know that the tinted rocks look a little different down here on the caves than they do on the basement. So I'll have to keep my eyes open for that. Little Brimstone, evil friend. Oh! Okay, so he shoots Brimstone shots as well, but he charges a little bit slower than me, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky to set up to work perfectly well. All of these rocks look pretty normal to me. This is great though, because it means that I can shoot at enemies even though they're not in my line of sight. Which I could imagine becoming super useful. Also, it has, of course, a huger range than my own shot, and apparently it seems to deal a lot of damage. So definitely happy about that pickup. Seems like definitely one of the more awesome familiars. Particularly here, because I really don't want to get close to these bomb flies if I can avoid it. Good stuff. Let's just... I'm not sure what else I want on this for, really. It'd be great to have some more money so that we can make more shops worth going to. Any of the rocks in here that look strange? Not really. We could look for more secret rooms, but at this point I have so few bombs that I'm probably not going to. Gertie Jr. It's also a old friend of ours. And he's feared, which makes him stand still. That's fantastic. Oh! Ah, he did manage to get a shot in on me. Okay, and no deal with the devil. That's a little bit disappointing. Okay, so HP up. That's good. Soul heart. So the question is, can I use my converter now? I cannot. I'm pressing the space bar as we speak. Anything else I want to do? I have a bunch of keys now, so maybe I could go back and open that golden chest, but it's probably not gonna matter too much in the long run. Also, I mean, keys. I mean, I'm probably gonna find enough golden chests that with the current amount of keys I have, I'm probably going to be able to use them anyway. Or I could just go into a room like the one above, which is probably what I'm going to do. It seems like for the few of them we had, they were useful enough, as in worth 2 keys. I'm not even sure. I forget what we get out of them. It's one of them was like 3 chests. I remember that. 3 chests worth 2 keys. I don't know. Maybe. It's a little disappointing that we lost that one half heart at the boss, so we can actually check out if the converter here works. This room would be super annoying if we didn't have flying. Alright, so we're doing pretty well already, I would say. At least for this point of the game. I'm not even sure what I would want to... I mean, more damage, of course, but I'm probably stuck with the beam here if I had to guess. Oh! That guy came very close. Because now we have a ton of keys. Why don't we just go into this room immediately? Yeah, 3 chests. 3 keys back. So I will add that to my mental notebook of this room being worth it indeed. I guess the battery probably does nothing. Indeed it doesn't. You can push it around, but probably not much point in that. So here we actually have another one of those rooms, so why don't we just go into that immediately as well? I think that carpet there does something. It wouldn't look like that if it didn't, right? So I'm gonna come back after that 1 penny as the last thing I do. I could also just go into the shop immediately. There's greed, that's okay. The fear shot seems... I was about to say it seems super powerful because it essentially makes all of those bosses no-brainers, but he actually did manage to deal damage to me. So let's see if we can find that soul heart, get rid of our current black heart, even though I like our black heart. There's another free key, or free bomb rather. But then he shot me, greed. Son of a bitch. And then I took damage anyway. These turrets also still deal more damage to me than they should. So we want to also get 55 cents at some point. Maybe I shouldn't donate too much in the shops. Not that I've done so far. 2 of clubs is double our bombs. I'll use that eventually, before I use any bombs. Here's the question. Deck of cards is also really good. Because it generates the cards for us. So since there's no reason in running around with the converter right now, I guess I'll just get as many charges on the deck of cards as I can. Double card could be useful. Probably going to use it on the boss and then bring 2 of clubs with us. Any strange looking rocks here? Not that I can tell. Alright, let's move on. Goody! Just killed his son and now he's come to avenge him. Yeah, let's just pop the devil card. I think it gives us a damage up on this room. It's probably not gonna make a big difference, but if I can save just a little bit of damage, that would be fine, and I probably couldn't. So that was largely pointless. And still no deal with the devil, but we get lock up and more keys. Have a ton of keys at the moment. Oh, and now we have a soul heart. Can we get a soul heart somehow on this floor? If I knew that I would be getting a soul heart, I of course wouldn't have taken that thing, because then we could have gone into the curse room. Can we get a... Oh, we can use this. No reason not to, really. Wheel of Fortune spawns a fortune teller, which is which could give us a... And I want to go in here as well. Could give us a soul heart. So I think I'll be going for unlocking Mackie just to do something, right? I need some kind of goal with this. So or I could bring the Wheel of Fortune. No, let's do it this way. I'll use the Two of Clubs. I guess there was no reason to use the Two of Clubs because we're also getting bombs out of this. I'm not min-maxing this very well at the moment at all. So soul hearts, please. I probably won't be going below 15 cents because I want to make sure that I can get something from the shops. There's a pill, could be a soul heart. I found pills, does nothing at all, except make us look even weirder than we are. And we just got a fly surrounding us, which is super nice because that effectively works as a shield against enemy bullets. So very happy to have that. Okay, this key, or this pill, is Lemon Party. Okay, so that was essentially worthless. Probably the tarot card is better than the thing that I'm carrying around anyway, so maybe I should just leave it here. Let's use one more stunt because we're gonna get it sent in a second. I don't really want that soul heart. Okay. So much money. So I get this is not the most interesting part of this game, but at least it's a lot faster than it was in the original. Okay, we got some consumables, that's also pretty good. I could use a few more cents, but whatever. My logic is already at this point a little bit faulty, so let's move on. Instead, you unlock Magdalene, and a challenge, and Lard apparently, and something else. Huh. Did we just get two... What? Okay, I can still shoot, but I can't actually tell when my shot is charged. And it seems like we have like a random effect all the time. And we have this guy flying around us, like this huge fly, and we have the spectral spider. I'm super confused. Okay, so I honestly have no idea what's going on right now, but maybe I'll find out as I start shooting enemies. Seems like I got a ton of effects out of that. Very strange. Is that mutant spider the effect on our head, or is it in our eye? I mean, I'm charging shots super slowly right now. Also, where's Little Brimstone? So the thing on the carpet there was like the one, like one side of a die. So maybe I essentially re-rolled all of my items, something like that. Okay, so it looks like the fly that flies around us does damage. I'm shooting so slowly, it's very problematic. And I can't tell when my shots are fired. Let's have a look at which items we have. We have a billion items. Is that Sad Onion? Charm of the Vampire we definitely picked up. And Lard is the one that gave us 2 hearts. $3 bill is random tier effects. And I mean, okay, so it looks like we re-rolled some of our items and then got some new ones. So that's of course super good for unlocking items, but also I kind of liked our setup already. Okay, so this is one of the hand rooms. Let's get rid of the hand. Easy enough. I think killing one of them is sufficient. Oh, this room is actually super annoying. The spider that runs around with us doesn't seem to do all that much. And oh, okay. You have to kill both hands. Could have probably seen that coming. So I wonder if the fly that flies around with like the big fly, if that also blocks shots. If so, it seems like a pretty awesome item. I'm shooting so slowly. I'm hoping that that also means that my shots are damaging. It seems like I'm doing a fair amount of damage right now. It also seems like the big fly is indeed blocking shots. Should still look out for tinted rocks in these rooms. This run down here, no, it's just because of the light. It's probably not special. Or is it? I have enough bombs that I can check. Okay, what's up with that bomb? Ha! I'm not really sure what to think of that room. It's definitely not good when you don't know what the items do, because now, I mean, I'm just playing the game, trying to make the best of it, but I'm not sure what my actual strategy should be because I don't know what my items are. Weird stuff. But we did unlock Maggie, and that was one goal of this run. So maybe we should see if we can unlock Kane as well, which took 55 keys. There's also an unlock for not picking up any hearts for 2 floors, which is definitely possible. In particular with this character, since we started with no health. Somehow we turned that around quite a bit, and now we have 7 heart containers. That's nasty. Any special rocks here? Yes, I think so. I think I see it. The little cross on the one that I'm sitting over right now. I think that's the thing we should be looking for. 2 spirit hearts, soul hearts, sorry. I'll be coming back for those, definitely. Yeah, we seem super powerful at the moment, but unfortunately, yes, shooting super slowly. Alright, okay, so that also makes it a lot easier for me to spot those rocks, supposing that that's the only kind of mark they can have. Okay, so here we have... is that sad onion? No, it's not sad onion, it's the thing that makes Isaac smile, of course, we can see that right there. But it's also super confusing that the actual effect on my face changes. I'm not sure if that's as a result of having a $3 bill, or it's something else. Alright, but definitely an interesting addition, those rooms. You probably don't want to be going for those if you, like, are aiming for a win streak, unless you, like, only have terrible items. And also we're walking and flying at the moment. So, I mean, it doesn't look like we can fly right, but we still can. It's a little confusing, maybe that's a bug. I really need to charge this up forever. Looking forward to fight some bosses to see how much damage I'm actually doing. Alright, easy enough room. Should go into the curse room at some point before I pick up those 2 soul hearts. That's kind of scary. Let's just pick this up, even though it means that we're not gonna unlock Eve, probably. What else are we looking for? We can see the map. Oh, that's because we went into that large room already. I thought for a second that we had some kind of effect that would show us the entire map. There's a pill, which we know what does. Lemon Party. Alright, let's just take it. Oh, there was another pill actually, so I lost a bit of health there. Balls of Steel, 2 soul hearts, pretty good. Lose 1/2 of them immediately. There's one hand, there's the other. Something killed the other. Was that the spider? It seems like the spider does next to no damage. But maybe it does. Okay, there's the hand again. Ah! So defensively we've definitely got this run sorted out. And probably also offensively if I'm doing as much damage as I think I am. That's a relic, isn't it? No, I mean maybe the spikes mean that this is not the relic. Did we have this thing before? Holy Mantle, Holy Shield. I think we had that at some point, but it was fairly late in the run, so I never figured out what it actually did. Another shop with greed, that's a little disappointing. This time around it's even super greed, but we are definitely dealing a lot of damage. So this is looking like it might be another fairly easy run. Definitely looking good so far. So at this point I'm just gonna pick up the soul hearts. I'm probably even gonna go back and pick up the other ones just because it's gonna save me a little bit of time, don't have to backtrack too much. In fact, did I go in here yet? I didn't. Let's check what we have there. There's 9 life, which I'm definitely not picking up. So we've already become Guppy a couple of times, and becoming Guppy is super sweet, but I don't want to lose all of our red hearts. So remember, 9 lives is the one that gives you 9 lives, but it comes at the cost of resetting your current number of heart containers to 1. I will try to open the other chest though, if I can do so without picking up 9 lives. And I'm wondering if I can shoot these guys from the front. I can indeed. So those should also be super easy to deal with. That's Guppy's Paw. Guppy's Paw allows you to convert 1 red heart into 3 spirit hearts. Soul hearts, sorry. But we can only have up to a max of 12 hearts, and we already have almost 12 hearts already, so... but it also means that we almost become Guppy, right? So what will I end with if I do this? I'll take... 1, 2, 3... 1... Okay, so just looking at it right now, I think I'm only going to end with around 9 hearts. If no, wait, 1, 2, 7 plus 1, 10 spirit hearts, 10 soul hearts. Sorry, probably 10 soul hearts if I take these 2 items. Is that worth it? Alright, it means that I need to not take very much damage because the damage I take, I'm not gonna get back. Fuck it, let's just try it. So I do this as many times as I can. Can I do it still? I can. Okay, fantastic. That actually means that it's super good. Because then I can just do like this. So, of course, I turn 1 red heart into 1 soul heart. Usually not a very good deal. But then I can take 9 lives. And now I can use Guppy's Paw again to gain 3 more soul hearts if that becomes necessary. So, I think that was the correct decision. Also, we're pretty close to becoming Guppy right now. I don't think we had a Guppy item already. I'm not even sure which kind of items we had. Get up here fast, get rid of those guys. But yeah, I'm really missing Little Brimstone. This is probably the best thing we had going there. I guess we may as well just pop down Lemon Party. See how much damage that does. Not very much. Compared to our laser anyway. That was fantastically easy. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, I almost thought that I made a mistake there, because if we had a devil room on this floor, I wouldn't be able to get anything from it. But essentially now we just banked a bunch of soul hearts using Guppy's Paw. And we can still make use of devil rooms now that we got that HP upgrade. Yeah, let's go in here and know we're gonna lose half a heart. And I don't think I can fly over these, but I have enough bombs that I can just, like, make them go away. Still not sure what's going on with our bombs. Probably means that our bombs are super powerful as well. Pheromones probably makes enemies around you like you, I guess. I found pills, not very good. Effectively useless, actually. I don't think maybe they added a use of I found pills and puberty in Rebirth. That would be pretty cool. So the battery there we can't really use for anything. If we wanted to, we could use Guppy's Paw to allow us to get access to the room down here. Maybe that's something I'll do by the end of the floor. Should remember that this is the floor where we're gonna fight... Oh! Mom? Actually, I can just go into the arcade. Trying to do too many things at once here. Oh, that's good. IV bag is a portable blood bank, so it allows us to lose a little bit of... can we shoot purple now? Lose a little bit of red hearts, but then we get money out of it. But more importantly, this allows us to go into the boss challenge room. So I'm gonna do that. It's probably not really worth it, but let's just do it anyway, because we're dealing so much damage at the moment that the bosses should be pretty easy. Should be facing 2 of them. Yeah, that first one was definitely very easy. Okay, Monster 2 could be a little bit more of a challenge. Might take some actual damage here. But he was easy enough on the previous floor. I'm feeling like the flies that we have flying around has really helped me out a lot. It feels like I often should have taken damage, but didn't. Okay, so that should be it, right? Yeah. Well, let's just open this one as well. Not quite at 55 cents yet, but we're definitely getting closer. Speed up. I'm gonna take 2 of those. No reason not to, really. I was getting a little bit slow just by having lard, which gives you 2 health and slows you down. So probably, I'm not sure I'm gonna spend too much money in here, even though I can't do anything with that yet. Even though I have so much of it, because let's see if we can unlock Kane, right? I mean, 1, 2 of diamonds cards, which doubles our money, would do it for us. And also, I can't really get anything out of nor the arcade machine or the minigame there. This is the mulligan. Oh, the mulligan is super good. That means that when we deal damage to enemies, they respawn flies. So it's kind of like having being guppy. And flies are super powerful the more powerful you are in vanilla. Every time I say something that I probably don't know anything about, it's because I'm referring to vanilla. I'm gonna use 15 cents here. Magic fingers, pay to play. What does that do? I'm not sure. It makes the screen shake and we lose money. Let's try using it on a room with enemies. Now I kind of committed. I'm just gonna use all of my money here. Should leave a little just in case. There's option as spirit. Okay, so we unlocked some kind of item there again. I don't see what this item does at all, actually. Perhaps it's super powerful. Perhaps it's not. Okay, it deals damage. It definitely deals damage. We paid to deal damage, but apparently not very much. So that seems pretty bad to me. There's probably situations where it's good. I think these guys are gonna turn into skeletons soon. Let me get a chance. Any marked rocks in this room? I guess not. So let's just go back and pick up Guppy's Paw again, just because that's probably what we're gonna be going with anyway. Spent the rest of the money. That didn't even block once or jam. Again, my charging time is slower than I want it to be. But a cool item, using money to actually deal damage. There are situations in the game where you just end up with a ton of money there you can't actually do anything with. So that item there becomes... Oh, I could have used a lot of money on this room. Bigger, give him money, he gives you items. Payout on average in vanilla is probably around 5. Is there anything I want to go back for, actually? I don't think so. Maybe I forget something, but I don't think I left anything behind. Payout on average is probably around 5 cents for an item, maybe a little bit more, like 7 cents. I'm trying really hard to think if I should backtrack for something, but I really don't think I left anything behind. So we're back to fighting Mom for the, what is this, 4th time, I guess? Should be easy enough this time around. Biggest problem is that I can't see if my shots are charged or not, so... Alright, there we go. Didn't even take damage. Oh, we unlocked Dark Boy. That's fantastic. That means that we didn't take damage on the depths at all. I think that's the single achievement in vanilla that I had the most difficulty getting. So that's absolutely fantastic. Does it mean that we didn't pick up any hearts either? Or maybe we did. I guess we'll see when we go down to the next floor. First of all, we have a few choices here. The one on the left is a pack, which is a damage up. The one on the right, I think, is Guppy's color, which is not all that good. I'm gonna go with the pact because it's good, and it also gives us spirit hearts, or sorry, soul hearts. But even if it hadn't, we would have 2 soul hearts from Squeezy here, which is a tears up. We're still shooting super fast, so it's not a huge tears up, it seems. But it's of course a definite good nonetheless. So running on 12 soul hearts, if we get any red hearts, we can just use Guppy's Paw to create more soul hearts, and that's probably what I'm going to do. And having a lot of damage, lots of good stuff in general. Would be nice to be able to see the map at this point so that we can save a little bit of time. Let's see if we can avoid taking damage on the room. To do so, having a map is, of course, making that a lot easier as well. And of course, spawning random enemies will not make it easier. And again, we should be looking out for tinted rocks, however they may look here on the roof. I think it's... yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I like how that little spider is just kind of running around, messing things up. Maybe I should allow him or her. I think it's a her. Isn't it Sissy Longlegs that thing was called? to do some actual work just to see how much damage it actually deals. I think that was the item I got on my second run just before I kind of killed myself by taking way too much damage and walking into a challenge room. Oh, I didn't even notice that we still had enemies around. So unlocking Maggie is good. I'm gonna play with her probably at some point. In vanilla she has more health. And so... but she's also slower somehow and less powerful. I wonder, normally purple means that your shots are homing, but my brimstone beam here doesn't seem to be homing, even though that would be super cool. It's kind of an annoying floor. Almost took damage actually. Let's just take that key. I think going into this room does not count as taking actual damage, so maybe I'll do that. Okay, one red chest is not all that good, but we get our soul heart back. Oh, we don't actually get our soul heart back. I don't think there's any way to trick the game. Oh, maybe there is. I'm gonna try something funky here. Put it right there, because then we get a little bit of invincibility when we walk out, and then we can walk back in, pick up the soul heart, and at worst we're not losing anything, essentially. Okay, now there's 2 hearts. Let's try this out. I didn't actually take any damage at all. Does that mean that I'm regenerating health somehow? That would all... no, that makes no sense. That was just completely strange. Oh, I have the shield item, which maybe means that sometimes I'm shielded from actually taking damage? If so, maybe I could have done something funky, like running in... yeah, let me not play around with this. Running into a fire on that curse room, taking damage and getting the shield, picking up the soul heart, and then walking out. That would definitely be viable if that's how that item works. I never saw this guy before, I think. It's apparently very easy to deal with. At least when you have as much damage as we do right now. I haven't seen a single secret room on this run. Any marked rocks here? I don't think so. Easy enough. Boss should be right around the corner. One shot those guys, or half shot them even. Red heart that I can't use for anything. So that's the thing, when you have no red heart containers, you're not gonna actually be able to use red hearts for anything. But then on the other hand, when you have 12 soul hearts, that's essentially just as good anyways, at least as long as they come as fast as oh, I took damage. Okay, that would have been fantastic to actually oh, these guys are actually super scary. Would have been fantastic to unlock that achievement as well, the one for not taking damage on the womb at all. But we'll probably get there. I think getting the one on the womb is easier than getting the one on the devs. So rusted key. I think if it gave me keys, I probably already now have more than plenty. Broken remote is broken, which sounds like a pretty bad trinket, but let's see if it actually does anything. Normally, the remote is something you use to trigger bombs, or it could be at least. Is that what we do? I guess not, because we don't have a spacebar item for that. So I essentially just put down a bomb for nothing. Alright. Well, Blast Assist is easy in vanilla, so unless they change him a lot, should still be very easy. It's cool that each part kind of has its own health bar. I don't think that was the case in vanilla. Let's get rid of these small guys before they end up becoming too plenty. So far so good. Very easy boss fight indeed. We only took that one. Oh, actually, this is only room once. I shouldn't say anything. Safety pin, evil, range, and shot speed up. Okay, so we got one black heart. It's probably the evil part. Then range up. I think maybe our beam is a little bit longer, and shot speed up does nothing. Sure, I'm gonna take those. Sometimes, at least once, we've seen that these fires contain eternal hearts, so there is no excuse to not fire them. That was a terrible room. Let's move on. On to the final floor, which we know by now is not actually the final floor. Womb 2. Alright, so this is a room with a hand. You can tell by the sounds, effects. Not a big problem, necessarily. I'm not sure what these things actually do. Do they do anything? Oh, maybe not. Strange. So at this point we could also get a better spacebar item than Guppy's Paw, just because it seems like we're probably not going to be able to make much use of it. Because I imagine we won't be getting many more HP upgrades. In here we have a single chest for a boss fight, I believe that is. So it doesn't seem very good. 2 boss fights rather. Oh, that thing was surprisingly scary. I think we came across this before. So many new enemies that I don't know. So we found our boss extremely quickly, and I still have only taken the one piece of damage. Okay. I didn't take damage from that. Again, the shield must be doing some kind of work. Alright, so Mom's Heart should be easy enough. Even though I still don't know its pattern, because I'm always way too strong when we actually make it here. Definitely want to get rid of this laser. And I think I cannot deal damage to the heart at the moment. Indeed, I cannot. So I need to get rid of these things. She beats faster and faster. Oh. Whoop. Good that I get a chance to actually check out the patterns, since that hasn't really been the case so far. This is scary stuff. Oh, my fly here is actually extremely useful. I can kind of... Okay, now I can't. I could use the fly around me to avoid damage super easily. That unlocked a noose and solar system. I'm not sure what that does. But once again, we get a chance to actually fight Satan. The thing is, I think if we do this, we don't actually unlock the endings that we need to unlock to kind of progress in the game. Is that true or not? There's only one way to find out. Maybe this is a bad choice, but then on the other hand, it is more fun to continue playing the game than it is to stop playing the game. Transcendence has appeared, and we unlocked challenge number 6. And we unlocked Eve, because we didn't pick up hearts for 2 floors, just because it was actually impossible for us to do so. So we're back in Sheol. I don't see... Unless we run into some really nasty rooms, I don't think we'll have much of a problem. The Satan fight itself should go down easily enough. The only thing that can really go wrong on that is in the final phase, where if you get completely overwhelmed by flies. But since we're dealing as much damage as we are, I don't think it's... What is that thing? Okay, they blow up. I kind of saw that happening because they were blue. Or, they weren't actually blue, they were black. Black things often blow up in this game. I'm not gonna go into the curse room, because I want, at this point, the health that I have. Even though I would only use one. Oh, these guys are so fucking scary. Come at me. Again, I think the only thing that's really saving me right now is the fact that I have all of these flies around me. There are so many of these dudes. Just have a look at it. Were there like 7 or 8 or something in total in this room? It's crazy. Alright, should only be one left now. There it is. Let's blow up the fire. These things probably... No, they don't blow up, even though they... Oh, there are lasers. Sure, probably guess from... These guys, I don't want to be too close to... Whoa. It's really difficult not to take damage against those. But once again, I apparently don't take damage at all. A missing page, it glows with power. Does that mean that I have more damage? I really do not know what half of those trinkets do. It's a little bad. I think I'm faster, maybe? And more glowy? Who knows? Oh, I ran straight into that guy, but once again, I'm not taking any damage. I mean, it's not like it would be too bad if I actually took damage, right? Perhaps teach me a lesson or something like that. We're still running around with this... What? They're invincible. Or invisible, sorry. But again, I didn't take any damage. Could have easily taken damage from that though. Did I take damage in this floor at all, actually, is the question. Not sure if I did. I don't know if there's an achievement for not taking damage on Sheol. I don't think so. There's Satan. This is good. Ah, okay, I did take damage there. Any tinted rocks? No. Okay, let's just jump into it. I don't think we can gain any more advantage on this floor anyway. Alright, so wait a little second, put down a bomb. Oh, that was badly timed. I wanted to blow up those guys. Which is something you can ordinarily do. But it's probably not gonna make much of a difference, I would imagine. Phase 1 should be easy. Fallen is down. So now we just need to deal with Satan. The only thing is that we need to get super close, actually. And getting close to him is a little scary because he does stuff the entire time, like that. Whoop. Oh, and that. Alright, I'm getting a little scared. We're losing quite a bit of health right now. But he should be down. Alright, so last thing. It's phase 3. Hit the hooves. Oh, and the hooves have a huge range. So that's a problem if you want to actually get close to them. But we're dealing so much damage per hit anyway that it's probably okay. I want to deal damage to the second hoof because it gives me a slightly longer period of time to actually do something. Alright, there we go. We get a few more out of this. We unlock Damon's Tail, probably from beating Satan as Azazel, if I would have to guess. I think we already saw this ending, so I'm just gonna skip past it. We did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Sorry about that if you didn't see it in the previous run. So the question is, okay, so something changed. Last time around, this picture was 1/6 completed. Now it's 2/6 completed. That's a difficult word if you're not like grown up with a language that contains the ith sound. Ending-wise, what are we looking at? Oh, we unlocked some more endings. I think we saw the second one, right? Right, yeah, we saw that one already. That was the bottle of Nutella. I see. Oh, yeah. Oh, game, god damn it. It's ludicrous. Okay. That actually means that I'm not sure if we saw the first ending, because that's probably what we gathered or gained from beating the womb the first time around. Let's just check that as well. It's also pretty scary. I think that was what we got from unlocking Eden. So apologies for showing you ending 12, 3, 2, and 1 in that order. This is apparently a channel on YouTube where chronology means nothing at all. But probably you're alright with that. So hopefully we'll be unlocking some more endings soon. For now, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.